Am I live? I am live. Good morning, Gaffers. Welcome to the new rendition of the Daily Gaffer. This is a new-ish kind of segment that I'll be doing hopefully every morning, Monday to Friday, just as a way of keeping you guys up to date with all that's going on in the world of football. Um, Today is Monday, 26th of December, and the first day of the return of the Premier League. We've actually got a full um, lineup of fixtures today, pretty much. We've got Brentford versus Tottenham at 12:30, Palace versus Fulham, Everton, Wolves, Leicester, Newcastle, Southampton, Brighton, Villa, Liverpool, and Arsenal versus West Ham United all today, followed by two fixtures tomorrow and then one on Wednesday. So pretty much straight back to it. Today we will be looking at a few things. First of all, I think we're going to start on, since it's still a bit fresh, we'll start on how we think teams are going to cope coming back from the World Cup. Also going to look at the title race, obviously. Easy one to start with. Um, and then kind of go into depth about what was happening right before we broke up for the World Cup. Just bear with me one moment. Cool, lovely. So, first place I'm going to start is right here. Yeah, this one makes sense. Um, what will be different after the World Cup? So, went into the break with Arsenal at the top of the table, and no one expects Arsenal to stay there. Everyone expects City to kick on and for normal service to be resumed. Um, and I want to know, what do you guys think will be the fallout? Me personally, what do I think will change after the World Cup? Believe it or not, I don't think anything's going to change. I don't think any team will fare better or worse than they did prior to the break. The way I see it is, it was essentially a winter break. Not every single player went to the World Cup, and for those that did go to the World Cup, half the players were only there for the first 12 days. So for the duration of the group stage, and then another half exited a week after that, and you had a few that were left um, right until the end. So if you ask me, I think if anything, teams that were playing good prior to the break will continue to do that. And sorry, just looking at these comments because I cannot see anything from here. We back, baby. Wagwan Jess. Oh, Junior Gunner, Mr. Camkicks. Good morning, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate the support. But as I was saying, I don't think any team that was playing bad prior to the break is going to miraculously play better after the break. I think it'll be more of the same, and I think teams like United that were looking good or better before the break, and Arsenal, City, and Liverpool will continue to do exactly that, guys. But I'll be interested to know you guys' thoughts. If I have a quick glance over at the table in the Premier League. So, oh, no, what am I doing? Sorry, forgot I did this. Bear with me a second, guys. There we go. Do that, and then that, and then do that. Cool. Here we can see the Premier League table. So we have, as it was when we left, Arsenal 5 points clear, Man City, Newcastle, Tottenham, United, Liverpool, Brighton, Chelsea, Fulham, and Brentford. Um, a lot of people do expect Newcastle to push on, got a good manager and a squad that seems to believe in what he's doing. People also expect Liverpool to kick on, and City, and United. So if you ask me, the table that we see is pretty much gonna be the table we end with. I've said it from the beginning, guys. For those of you that tune into Armchair Gaffers regularly, um, Arsenal will probably win the league. Um, and I'm not just saying that as a fanciful Arsenal fan, but I'm saying that based on the balance of play, on how well Arsenal have been performing um, since day one, and what I expect them to keep doing um, as a result of trusting in the process. City, for me, the last game they played, I think they drew, but they may have lost. I forget, but it was very much I called it brute force attacking, and they were just pumping the ball into the box, knowing or hoping in this case that Haaland would be in there somewhere and manage to get some kind of contact on the ball, and it didn't work. And teams are kind of I say teams are allowing City to have the ball in wide areas, hoping that they just pump it in there and just hoping that their defenders deal with the threat of Haaland. Newcastle look good. One problem I've noticed with Newcastle sitting in third place um, is that their recent form has been without Alan St. Maximin. So I was starting to think that maybe Alan, or Gucci Max as he's colloquially known, is possibly the problem at Newcastle. I don't know, just speculating. Spurs sit pretty in fourth place, and yeah, that's based on goal difference. Even if United win their game in hand, they should still be in fourth. Spurs are a tough team to beat. A lot's made of how unattractive their style of play is and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. But for me, I'm I'm I, Spurs are a hard team to beat, so I will not write them off. United, we're going to get into United a bit more. Talk about the Ronaldo departure um, and some Jadon Sancho things in a bit, so I won't say too much here. Liverpool, we expect them. We expect them to find some kind of form. We're not sure if they can do any January signings. We don't expect them to get the targets that they've been mentioned or associated with, which are Fernandez and Bellingham. Not this winter at least, but for some reason, we expect them to improve um, just because they're Liverpool, I guess. World Cup winning Brighton. I feel like Brighton won the World Cup um, essentially since they have Alexis McAllister, who was a nobody before and now is a world champion. We expect them to slowly slide down the table. Um, yeah, but not too far. Personally, I think their finishing position will probably be eighth. Chelsea are horrible, horrible, horrible to watch. Recently, I sound like a broken record here because I keep saying, um, why did Chelsea get rid of Lukaku and bring in Sterling? Because I believe those two players would have worked well together. Together, sorry. And if you go to the bottom of the table, Palace, Villa, Leicester, Bournemouth, Leeds, West Ham, Everton, Forest, Southampton, and Wolves. I got no faith in Everton under Lampard. Wolves have got a new manager in Julian Lopetegui. I don't know. We expect them to kick on under him, but this is the Premier League, so we can never be too sure. Cool. So back to the where is Messi? Um, a lot of you would have realized that I or we didn't do any Instagram posts on Argentina winning the World Cup. I did a few on France not being so bad. Um, guys, I'm hurt. Okay, I'm hurt. I'm hurt a lot. France are my team. I've said this since day one on the podcast that France are the first African team to win the World Cup. Um, they'll probably be the only African team to ever win the World Cup. The way things are, so I've always been a France fan. Being an Arsenal fan, we had a very heavy French influence at the club um, from the mid '90s onwards. So they've always been my team. Uh, should we should we um should we talk about Messi? Hmm, um, maybe. Okay. Can I do this quickly? Is it there? Ah, yeah, it worked right away. Okay. Oops. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to do technical stuff. Oh, you see it right there. Perfect. Messi. Since we're here, guys, I'll get back to Premier League talk shortly. Um, is Messi the greatest of all time? I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, how can he not be? It's very hard for us to judge players. I assume most of us here didn't watch football before the early '90s or even mid '90s. Um, not in depth anyway, and we didn't really have the coverage of the Spanish and Italian and French and German leagues as we do now. So I believe that a lot of the time when we're looking at players from those generations, we're not looking at them through our own eyes. We're looking at them in through rose tinted glasses, through nostalgic eyes and whatnot. Bear with me. Whereas with players of recent years, like R9 and Ronaldinho and Messi, Ronaldo, Luka Modric, we're seeing them for what they are, and I think we're seeing them now in a time where the playing field is a lot more leveled than it was back in the olden days. I could be wrong, but I believe that during like the 70s, definitely 70s, maybe even mid 80s, not everyone in international football was full time. Whereas now, even when you're playing teams from Africa, like I don't know, your Angolas, pardon me, and because they won AFCON a few years back, everyone in the team is essentially a full-time player. So the playing field is a lot more leveled now than it was then. Um, Funny enough, this morning I was looking at old clips of Ronaldo, and Ronaldo in his prime was unplayable, unstoppable, phenomenal. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Um, but then I realized so was Messi in his prime. Um, and even now, when his powers have waned a little tiny bit, he's still a force to be reckoned with. So, is Messi? Um, does he win the Ballon d'Or this year? He has to. He's the best of all time. He has to be. The reason why Messi wins the Ballon d'Or is because, for me, the only other contender right now is Kylian Mbappe, and the only thing Kylian Mbappe could do to secure the Ballon d'Or would be to win the Champions League. However, if Mbappe wins the Champions League, so does Messi because they're in the same team, of course, and that would only solidify Messi's stake for the Ballon d'Or. Comment: listening whilst banging fever, perfect gaffer morning. Merry Christmas, Jess. Statman 90. Thank you, brother. Um, oh, by the way, guys, get in the comments and let me know if you think I should keep doing these because I've got some time in the morning, in the mornings. So I thought, F it, why not? And also, I feel like we owe you guys for our lack of content during the World Cup. So I think we've got a lot of making up to do. So we're gonna try and just make up for you somehow. And I will. I'm at home right now, but I will go down to the studio in future and try and get some people on if they can wake up early enough in the morning. And also, um, these live streams in the morning have no impact on our other content. So they're literally just a bonus for you guys. Looking at comments. RBK, yeah, yeah. Morning streams, bless. Definitely. I gotta go to this page to read these comments. Let's see. Um, RBK, Merry Christmas to Filthy Animals. Again, get me on the show. You know, that's again from RBK. Mirror, facts, you owe us. LOL. I don't know why you're laughing, Mirror, because honestly, I genuinely feel like I owe you guys. So, yeah, I'm just trying to give back. So I'm more than happy to do these. If you guys are happy for me to do them for my living room, so be it. If you want some more fancy surroundings with LED lights and different camera angles, then I will go into the studio, which isn't a big deal. Mr. County just needs to try FM again. I need to see his tactical insights in practice. Um, Brother, I have no time to play Football Manager. That's all it is. I want to do it. Um, I just have no time. But I'm gonna try. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go and buy it today and try again. But the only problem with me in Football Manager is that I haven't really played it since 2004. For those of you old enough, I haven't played Football Manager since I think the one of the Wonder Kids was a player called Daniel de Guzman, a Canadian guy. Whatever year he was doing his thing. That's when I last took Football Manager seriously. Um, let's look at these comments. So let me go from the top of the comments because I can see them clearly now. Catholics be back, baby. Junior Gunner, Wagwan Jess. Mia, Messi. Where is Messi from Haram Beats? Um, Mia Asna, number one spot. Yes, we love to see it. Haram Beats. Does Southampton go down? They have the new manager, don't they? The guy from Luton Town, Jones. I forget his name. Um, yes, Southampton. Where's my camera? Yes, Southampton get relegated alongside with. I think right now Wolves are still my favourites. The bottom of the league. Um, the last team to be bottom of the Premier League on Christmas Day and not get relegated that season were Leicester in 14-15, and then next season they went on to win the league, which I don't think is going to happen this year. So let me just go through these comments. I already spoke on Messi winning Ballon d'Or. Yes, I did see a comment down here about KDB. Um, Haran beats De Bruyne if they win Champions League. Um, yeah, I think obviously for us football fans that actually watch football, um, we depending on how City win the Champions League and how influential KDB is, which he usually is, we'd have to say that he would be a favourite for Le Ballon d'Or if City win it. Um, I think all Messi has to do to secure the Ballon d'Or is obviously secure Liga, which you know is pretty much a foregone conclusion, and quarterfinals of the Champions League. Mm, yeah, I believe it's just my speculation. I believe if as long as PSG secure Liga and they get to at least the quarterfinals of the Champions League, Messi will secure the Ballon d'Or. I'm going to run through these comments for now and then get back to my regular scheduled schedule. I'm just going to have a, bear with me guys, I haven't had breakfast yet. Just going to have a pecan plat. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Um, where are we? RBK, DM me on Instagram and I'll get you on the show. Fuck it, why not? Also, guys, I've got another channel. I've got another channel. I'm actually doing up YouTube now, like um, actual YouTube. So um, yeah, follow me on my other channel, which is at Wrong and Strong. It's in the description. There's a link there. Follow me there. Support me. Uh, a quick disclaimer before you subscribe to Wrong and Strong, because you're gonna subscribe anyway. I need you. Wrong and Strong isn't solely a football channel. It's literally, how can I describe it? If I was to describe my Wrong and Strong channel, I describe it as, yeah, yes, uh-huh, yes, yeah. So please, guys, get in the comments, in the description, sorry, and click the link to Wrong and Strong, and please support me, and I will continue to support you guys. I'm gonna continue to support you guys regardless, but just give back to the community. Comments. Um, Nathan, we back y'all. How fraudulent is that Messi World Cup? Brother, if I speak, and Nathan, those decisions were suspect. They were a bit suspect, but football. We go on. Jonathan Guzman, yeah, he had a mad free kick ability. Nathan, let me know what year he was on FM because that's when I was last playing FM. Statman 90, do you think you can maintain the title charge with Nketiah up front? Just he missed some sitters in the World Cup friendlies. Peaking pie, no serious money. Fuck off. Statman 90, I'm gonna get on to Arsenal. Am I gonna go there now? What's the first on my agenda? Oh yeah, Arsenal are first on my agenda. Um, Here we go. Can Asna keep up the form? Nketiah. Nketiah worries me a lot. He scored in one friendly, and he done that thing where he so very nearly misses, but fortunately the ball goes in the back of the net, and that's all that matters. Ah man. Okay, I said okay, and let me finish because there are some flaws in my statement that I'm about to make. Okay, I said that Gabriel Jesus only scored 5 league goals for Arsenal. He's not even the top scorer in the league. Odegaard is with 6. So Gabby Jesus scored 5 league goals for Arsenal. He's now injured. So let's take those 5 goals and get rid of them. Okay? Without these 5 goals, and just the 5 goals, I don't believe Arsenal are any worse off than they were with him now that they're without him. But being my own devil's advocate here, we know that Gabriel Jesus is more than just goals. It's everything else he adds to the team. That's the first caveat. And the second is that in Nketiah, Jesus misses a lot of chances. Doesn't Nketiah score the chances that Jesus misses? I think their finishing rate is probably going to be similar. However, do we get those chances with Eduardo and Nketiah on the pitch? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, we don't get those chances with Eduardo and Nketiah on the pitch. I don't think Arsenal play any worse. Arsenal don't concede many goals. I think the only way Arsenal maintain this title charge now that Jesus is missing and the fact that we've got to play in Nketiah is if Odegaard, Saka, and Martinelli combine like crazy and just Yeah, they just turn up. It's the only way I can think this works. I'm gonna say, can Arsenal keep up the form? They can, because they're more than just Jesus. But I feel like Nketiah takes away so much from this beautiful, beautiful Arsenal team. So it's going to be difficult. Um, uh, Nathan, what? Don't know what year, but he was that guy at Swansea. Did you get any jerseys for Christmas? No, I didn't get anything for Christmas. I got a phone holder for my car, which doesn't fit in my car. So yeah. Oh no, I got something else actually. I haven't opened it. I might as well open it now. Stay right there, guys. Ah. Oh, I forgot all about this. Oh my lord. My nephew gave me a present, but I was too I was too merry to open it. To just Merry Christmas, love, Nick and H. That's my sister-in-law and my brother. What did they get me? This is my first unboxing, so this is what you're gonna see a lot on Wrong and Strong. If you guys subscribe, please can you subscribe? Actually, before I unbox this, yeah, let me check my YouTube app and see if you guys are actually subscribing. Because right now, when I go, guys, I've had no subscribers since this stream. Are we gonna support me or not? Please subscribe to Wrong and Strong. Why? Please, brothers. I'll give you guys a moment to get onto Wrong and Strong um, YouTube and subscribe. Um, what are these comments saying? Yes, we can. Guys, did my stream stop? I'm gonna just use like one of your things to put water in. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm streaming, if I'm not. What the hell's going on? I don't know if I'm streaming or not. What the hell's going on? I don't know if I'm here, guys. Okay, I think I'm back. I think the stream. Oh, your love and direct. I know you meant live. Jesus Christ, I don't know what that was. Oh my Lord. Anyways, now we're. Oh my gosh. Technical problems. Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. I was unboxing my Christmas present from my brother and sister-in-law. Ah, got some socks. Got some socks. Arsenal colours as well. Wrong sponsor, but they know what I like. And I got some boxes. Yeah, and that is my Christmas done. Um, thank you guys. If you guys could subscribe to my new channel, that will be a real Christmas present for me. I got one subscriber. Thank you, whoever that was. Cool. Anyways, let's get back to. Let me check these comments. I'm gonna read the comments on if Arsenal can keep up the form, and then we are going to move on to the next subject. Um, oh Lord, too many comments. I don't know if I can keep up with this, guys. Oh Jesus Christ. You know I'm always bad at doing comments and keeping the stream on topic as well. I feel like I've lost a lot of you guys since the stream went down. Now there's no data again. Am I still here? It's telling me I've got no data. I'm just watching my view. Okay, now I've got excellent connection. Anyways, cool. Uh, should be first in the league. Japanese to Arsenal. I don't know. where he fits in at Arsenal. I mean, I'm not even too sure where he plays, like his best position. Stamina, Jesus, even with 5 goals, it's his overall contribution to the team, work rate, pressing, etc. Yeah, that's right. C1 up, D2 West Scorcher. I believe he'll be at home. Um, I'm not too sure. Um, Nketiah got that dog though. That's from Nathan. At least others in the team pop up with goals. Personally, as a United fan, I think Felix on loan in Jan for Arsenal would be a shrewd bit of business. Possibly. I haven't really given it much thought. Haven't beat Saka could do it on his own. David Adder, yes we can. What if we're already what if we're already subbed to my channel? True. Nathan, this lag just is mad. Can you put a link in chat? I've done that. Cool. I'm back. Guys, I have very bad broadband at home. I've got excellent broadband at the studio, so I think I'm gonna have to do it from there from now on. This is crazy. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know if I'm even live right now. Haven't even done like one one fifth of what I intended to do. Am I here? Am I not? OBS is telling me I have good connection. YouTube is telling me I have excellent connection, but I'm spinning over there. I don't know. I'm gonna keep on talking, and hopefully you guys can can hear what I'm saying. Um, only one new subscriber still. Why are you spinning over there? Let me check this. Is this working? Okay, so I think I'm still live. Cool. Lovely. Baby's awake now. That's probably what the lag is. I think he's sucking up all the internet. I'm gonna wrap this up as quickly as I can. So we're done with Arsenal, guys. The next talking point I want to go to is I've got a few things here. I don't know if you guys can hear baby. Baby's awake and he's decided he's on violence. Okay, cool. Ronaldo's farewell. Statman 90, you're a United fan. Um, what do we make of the way Ronaldo has gone out? And also as well, if you ask me, this is only good for United because from day one, even with his 18 goals last season, I feel that he was holding the team back from what they could have done. God rest his soul, but Mason Greenwood was on great form at the start of last season. I think it was 5-5, and then Ronaldo came, and then Mason was never the same again. And then obviously he's had other issues since then. Have I got 0 viewers right now? This is crazy. hmm Okay, I think I got one concurrent viewer. Oh Lord. So what do you make of Ronaldo's departure from United, and will this be good or bad for United? Um, I wasn't a fan of Ronaldo coming back to United from the start. I think that was Statman 90 said. I think if they took him out of the team last year, the goals would have been shared around. That's exactly what I thought. I personally believe that those 18 goals that he scored last season would have been scored regardless, but they would have been spread out through the team. Um, possibly, possibly even got more than 18 goals. And I don't really think 18 is even enough for a player of his stature. Why are we, why are we making so much noise over 18 league goals? It's, it's not they're not phenomenal numbers. I know it's a bit wrong to compare, but in 14 games, Haaland already has 18 league goals. I know it's a bit unfair to compare the two. Or is it really? No, it's not. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, it's not unfair at all to compare the two. Um, Now that he's gone, that centre forward spot at United looks like it is Martial's. Martial's too hot and cold. When he's hot, he's great. When he's cold, he may as well not be on the pitch. Um, who else have United got to play centre forward? Rashford, who for me isn't a centre forward. Um, yeah, you're blessed in wide areas. Obviously, Sancho. Well, that's not really a blessing right now. Potential blessing. Sancho, um, Anthony Elanga. I'm forgetting, and Rashford. Might be forgetting someone, but I think all in all round, United look better. But they're not the formidable Fergie team that they were. But they'll definitely be better without United. But I think that farewell from Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo, if he cared about things other than himself, he would have uh, accepted a lesser role at United and at Portugal. But he clearly believes that he has loads to give still. So that's why that's obviously the explanation, the reason behind his behaviour and his attitude. While on the subject of United, Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho, guys. What do we? Where do we go? What do we make of young Jadon Sancho's current predicament? It's not looking good. Um, Again, wrong and strong, aka broken record TV. I've said this a lot. I don't believe that United was set up for Jadon Sancho to have an impact at their club. Um, I believe that there's issues off the pitch, but that's just my speculation. So I'm not really going to comment on that this time. Not that I don't believe in it. I don't mind making comments about other things, but I think more importantly, on the pitch, I've said this before. If we look at how he thrived at Dortmund, um, it was from what I recall on that right hand side with Hakimi. There was a period of time when I was watching a lot of German football, and whenever I watched Dortmund play, I saw Sancho and I saw this other guy who I thought was the right winger, just linking up, and it turns out that that right winger was Ashraf Hakimi, um, playing fullback, and they had a great relationship. Um, so on the pitch, I don't think United was set up, so they don't have the players at the back to help Sancho do what he's got to do. So, for example, I think Sancho needs a player, not even like Trent. No, he needs a right back who's gonna he needs a right-footed version of Andy Robertson. So whereas Trent is more likely to get the ball and maybe forego his winger and try and get the ball in the box himself. We need someone like Robertson who's willing to do a decoy run to pull the opposing fullback out to give Sancho a bit more time and space to create what he needs to create because he can create. Um, but to have a fullback that's going to overlap like that so freely, you've got to make sure you've got the centre back pairing and the midfielder that can cover when you go. That's what Trent had at Liverpool with Van Dijk and Fabinho um, and Joe Gomez. This was 2 years ago. That allowed him to push on so much and so freely. But United, for me, just don't have that. So Sancho can't do Sancho because United aren't set up for that. Um, I think if United got a centre back who's mad fast, like Konate, if United had Konate and paired him with Varane, and now they've got Casemiro, I think, and then obviously, then get a right back, even Wan-Bissaka or whoever the right back is, Damian, is he the right back still? I think so. Yeah. Um, then Sancho could thrive. Do you know what? I feel like for the last 5 minutes I've been talking to myself. I've just been, yeah, sorry, but yeah. Sancho, we need United to players that will suit his playing style. Back to the comments real quick before I move on to the next subject, which will be, um, oh, I've got a few things I can talk about here. While I'm reading these comments, guys, get in the comments and let me know if there's anything you want me to touch on. If not, I will move on to some transfer talk and some paper talk and whatnot. But in the meantime, back to the comments. And while I'm here as well, put the link to my YouTube channel in the chat again because you guys seem to not be sub. What the hell? Subscribing to Wrong and Strong. Please, guys, I need this. I need this. Comments. Okay. Um, um, Sancho don't even suit the playing style. I feel bad for him. That's from Jess Lingard. Yes, essentially what I was saying. The playing style doesn't suit Sancho because United have to accommodate the slowness of Harry Maguire. Um, A. Obs, number one. He needs to get physically fit for the Prem. Troy Dyer, what a time to be alive. I think you're referring to the morning stream. Yeah. Um, yeah, what time to be alive, guys. Satmanati, we're linked with Malo Gusto from Leon. I've never seen him play though. I've never heard of him. So I think he's a good signing based on that. Who's the right back for United? I forget his name. Please tell me. Not Darman, he's on loan at Inter. I know he's on loan. Who's the one? You got Tellers. Who's United's right back? Guys, help me. I'm having a stinker here. Absolute howler. I know what he looks like. Anyways, whatever. Emmanuel Moore, can't wait until Arsenal fall off. United are winning the Prem before you. I love the energy. I love the energy. This is why I love football. Do you think Splashford will have a big second half of the season? Diogo Dallo, thank you. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Look at me. Yeah, Portuguesa. Yeah. Guys, unsubscribe to me now. Now, unsubscribe now. I'm a fraud. Look at me. I've got the nerve to be telling you guys to subscribe to my new channel. Jesus Christ. Um, Let me get back on track. Abs Oz, do you think going on here? Am I still here, guys? My streaming software is telling me that I'm disconnected and then I'm reconnected. I was saying that Rashford is either quite good in the game or he's here. Also, actually, no, you people think I hate Rashford. I don't. Um, Sometimes I feel like Rashford, when he scores like a goal or two in a game, I feel like he hasn't had that much of an impact. He's just sorry, impact is the wrong phrase to use. He hasn't played that well. Aside from the goals, he hasn't played that well. But he scored two goals, got an amazing run, or done a towering header. You know what goal I'm talking about. But he hasn't done that well on the balance of play. But the goals kind of paper over it. Because I'm trying to think, how well does Rashford play? guys, please listen to me and don't think I'm just spewing more United Rashford hate. Um, because I'm not, okay? I'm just asking questions. And also, before I ask more questions, can we like this, please? I've only got like a few likes. Need to help the algorithms. Um, 47 minutes? Has it been that long? Jesus. Meant to be only be an hour. Fuck. Not even nearly finished yet. Jesus Christ. Where was I? Rashford, even when he scores goals, yeah. Ag. Oh, what was that comment? I just saw something. Um, sorry, just saw some comments here. EB, has he ever had a good game but not scored? That's what I'm asking. Exactly, EB. Yeah, and I'm pleased, guys. I am not attacking Sir Marcus of Rashford. Yeah, I'm just asking the question, and I would appreciate some answers. Has Rashford ever had a good game? He has. He has had good games and not scored. There's games we had a couple assists. He has. He has. He has. Recently, I think when he came back from his shoulder injury or surgery, whenever that was, he's had good games and not scored. But it's not a regular thing. Um, who can I think of that would have a good game and not score? Mason Mount, my guy. But look at forwards. Callum Wilson can have a good game and not score. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus has good games and doesn't score. Erling Haaland can't have a good game and not score. I think what I'm saying might be a bit unfair to Rashford. Yeah, because we don't judge forward players the same we judge other players. So I'm gonna retract everything I've just said because I'm trying to be fair, guys. I know I call myself wrong and strong, but I'm actually that was just a joke. I'm actually fair and fairer. Let's get to these comments. Statman 90, who's quickly becoming my favorite subscriber, said that said that our right backs are Dallo, Wan-Bissaka, Williams, and Laird. I thought Williams was a left back, right foot left back, and Laird. I've heard the name, but I can't comment any further on that. Rashford is better off the left. He needs a proper nine to play off. Yeah, Rashford is better on the left, but he's not great on the left. Very rarely beats a man, and thrives mainly when the opposing team are pushed up really high and you get a counter attack because he's mad fast. Um, but yeah, um, if you're Rashford, do you sign or go to PSG? If I'm Rashford, I sign for United and stay because he's already thinking about his England career. He's already on the fringes of Gareth Southgate's England squad. So the worst thing he can do is remove himself from the limelight of the Premier League um, and be playing in a league which might be deemed not as competitive um, and one that doesn't really get much coverage. Like, you can't really see Southgate there on a they got weaker kickoff times too on a Friday afternoon watching PSG play when he can be not there. So we saw it with Sancho when he was still at Dortmund, and we were all crying out for Southgate to select him, and he seemed a bit reluctant. So I think for Rashford's England career, I think his advisors will advise him to sign for United. In terms of playing as well, he could possibly enjoy himself on an individual perspective in the French league, especially a team like PSG, because they could build the team around him if they believed in him that much, and especially because um, we expect Mbappe to move on very shortly, and Messi isn't exactly a spring chicken. Um, so yeah, I think he could thrive in that league. But would he have better options? Germany, obviously with Germany it's only Dortmund, um, Barca or Madrid. Italy, would he have better options if he was hellbent on leaving? Would he do better to go somewhere else? Other than Paris, I'd say yes. But if I had to choose one, I would say he should stay at United. Got a few comments players who play good and don't score: Sterling, Jesus, and Firmino. EB, we unfairly expect more from him than we should do as their brothers. I think the same kind of thing with Sancho. Rashford is better on the left, but Martial is better than him on the left, which says it all. Wow. Roads to red discovery. I need to repeat that comment. Rashford is better on the left, but Martial is better than him on the left, which says it all, really. Guys, can we just take a moment to just reread that comment? Rashford is better on the left, but Martial is better than him on the left, which says it all, really. That is so true. That is actually so. Damn! United fans, please, what do you guys think? Because I agree. But remember, my thoughts on United aren't gospel because I'm an Arsenal fan. So we need some other perspective here. We can't trust what I say. But yeah, I like that one. Thank you, Road to Red Discovery. What else do we have? Stat United, a lot of players that come to the Prem from Bundesliga flop though. Sancho is apparently a fitness and mental health thing right now. A Obs is Ivan Tony down out here. I wanted him at United, but he's cooked. 262 counts of betting. Guys, we're done with United for now, I think. What else do I have? Um, Chelsea, guys. Where did Chelsea go? Very unimpressive in the first 14 games of the season, 15 games, I think. Graham Potter ball hasn't really hit. They're still in the Champions League. They still haven't got a striker. Still rely on Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher. Um, Chelsea need N'Golo Kante, but N'Golo Kante doesn't need Chelsea. Um, Far too many players in Chelsea that aren't elite. I remember when they were founded back in 2005, they had a team of elite players all the time. Now I look at Chelsea, and with all due respect, I'm seeing unelite players. Um, Good, but unelite from my perspective. But what do I know? Just a guy on a computer. So don't take what I say as gospel. Um, yeah, players I like Kovacic, who I like a lot, but I don't think Chelsea's the right place for him. Sterling I like a lot as well, but I'm beginning to believe Chelsea. When he signed for Chelsea, I thought, yeah, this makes perfect sense, but it's not looking good. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I'm still unsure where to play him best. I like him in midfield with freedom to push on towards that right side, but it's very important he's got the right player next to him, and Chelsea haven't got the player to get the most out of Loftus-Cheek. Jorginho is good, but he needs the players around him to. Chelsea are a mess. Let me check these comments real quick. Uh, Potter's having a stinker at Chelsea, but they're gonna have to give him time, which isn't something managers get at Chelsea. Potter gone by Solly March, possibly. Let's see what else I have on my agenda. I think that might be it. Also, lastly, before I go on to paper talk and all this other stuff, are City still favourites to win the league? I think it's important that with football, we as brothers of the football fraternity, take time to actually watch City in action because it's not always what we believe. So we may see highlights and see them win 3-0, 4-0 and think that they control the game from start to finish, but it's not always that. And the football isn't always good to watch. They're blessed with very technical players, but recently it's become very much get the ball in the box ball. So yeah, let's keep an eye on on City. But for me, Arsenal are winning the league. I got to make that clear. Arsenal are winning the league. Um, yeah, I think I think we're done there. And I believe I had some paper talk things. Let's see if I've done this right. Hope I've done this right because because I can't see my source anymore. Where are we? Where are we? Can you? Sorry guys, try and do some technical things, and I don't think it's technically. It is not technically. It is not technically. Oh, was it this one? Let's see if this is showing up. Oh, there we go. Cool. So there we go. So I'm gonna run through some of the paper talk before we round up. So Martinelli edging closer to penning new deal. So apparently Arsenal and Martinelli have agreed terms according to some people. Some people are getting agreed on a new deal at Arsenal. It's reported that he's going to sign a 200k a week deal, which some people think is too much for a small boy of his age. Um, but the problem is that if Arsenal don't give it to him, someone else will. Um, nope, nope. This is some bad paper talk. Potter, my focus is to improve the squad, not add. So Chelsea manager Graham Potter admits the January transfer window will be competitive and says his focus is to improve the players at the club this month. The Blues went into the World Cup break on the back of 5 winless games. I forgot about that. So Potter not planning to buy players. Klopp, Jude Bellingham is exceptional. So I think Liverpool are going to sign him. Arteta saying they want the business done early. Um, Mateus Cunha has signed for Wolves from Atletico. I don't know if this man's even good. I know he was at Atletico. I know he's from Brazil, and now know he's at Wolves. LA Galaxy to show Isco interest. His contract at Sevilla was recently terminated, so he's free to move. Um, yeah, Sporting could be called Vinagre from Everton. I don't know if he's any good either. Sorry, guys. He hasn't made any headlines for me. Ten Hag giving green light to San Gusto. Leon right back. Malo Gusto. What's his nationality? I don't know. Okay, let's say he's a good player. There's Rogers. New contract for Hernandez. This is kind of bad transfer news. I think I might be done. I believe I am done. Guys, let me know what you think of my first Daily Gaffer live stream. I'm trying to keep the gaffers happy as best as I can. We are resuming normal service on the podcast this week. It's a bit weird because we've got games today, but we don't have time to record the pod today. There are games tomorrow, but again, no time. So we're gonna record the pod on Wednesday, um, and it'll be out hopefully Wednesday night. No, no chance. It'll be out Thursday morning. We'll cover the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday games, and that'll be out on Thursday morning. And then we've got to figure out our next thingy. We don't get back to normal until the 30th of January. That's when the fixtures return to Saturday, Sunday, yada yada yada. Before I wrap, let me check my YouTube. and see if you guys have subscribed, because you lot are refusing to subscribe. Okay, I had 96, now I've got 99 subscribers. So I'm gonna keep this stream going until you guys click this link and I get 100 subs on my new channel. And anyone new to this, can you also subscribe to this channel? I just assume that everyone here is subscribed to Armchair Gaffers. Read these last few comments. Haaland injury might be techie. Um, it would be obvious, but Alvarez could do a job up front and then share the goals again. I think Fabrizio just tweeted in regards to Gakpo, said it's up to United board now if they want to invest 55 to 60 million euros in Gakpo. Only has A caps. Oh, that's Kuna. Attacking mid and striker Kuna. Um, yeah, cool. Thank you guys. That is technically episode 1 of the Daily Gaffer. I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning, Tuesday, 27th of December, 2022. I'll be back with some more stuff. Um, if there's anything you guys want me to cover, please hit us up on the Instagram or on the Twitter or on the comments section. Let us know what you think we should cover on the Daily Gaffer. Tomorrow morning, I may try and do it from the studio because I've got an amazing Wi-Fi connection there. Um, just depends if I can wake up on time. But yeah, if you guys enjoy these, I'll keep doing them. And that is all from me, Mr. Wrong and Strong. Uh, and that is the Daily Gaffer. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace out.